movement for black.
It did not say that. It absolutely did not. I promise you. Hold it. Talking about mathematics education specifically, and there's one bullet point that says incorporate movement into the classroom. And Stephen here, my future friend, has mentioned this quite a few times as an effective bludgeon against right-wingers. Well, or bludgeon against the left while talking to right-wingers. And it's rhetorically effective, and I appreciate him for it, but it's also really it's more about individualizing learning and helping people bring their experiences and lived experiences into a mathematics classroom, which is good because it helps people explore mathematics through.
All of that makes sense, but if you're saying Jamal, if you'd like to run around the class a few times, that's a little
exactly. It's not okay, Jamal, everyone else sit down, but Jamal can move. Yeah. Right? No.
We're gonna have probably 3 times the amount of people we've had at any of the prior events, so it's gonna be a really fun time. We're gonna be hitting hopefully every single door, maybe even more than once, and we're going to help take the Senate to 51.
Classrooms are often microcosms of the world around us that reinforce dominant or white ways of being. For example, small groups of students receive the teacher's attention throughout instruction, and few students are typically called on to participate in class discussions, reinforcing notions of perfectionism. Now, there's a couple of silly things in this paragraph, but then below it says, here's a classroom activity you could do instead. Community circles or storytelling circles, incorporating dance, music, song, call and response, and other cultural ways of communicating. Okay. Doesn't that sound weird? We're gonna do song and dance for the black students to learn math at school today?
I don't think the sentiment is you only do these things for the black students.
That's the whole point.
I don't agree with that.
Other cultural ways of communicating.
Okay, so it's saying incorporating these other cultural ways, but it doesn't mean only incorporate these for the black students.
That's the whole point. It's white supremacy. It literally says it's white supremacy culture.
White supremacy impacts white people too.
Ignore column B.
You're not making it
Right.
You're literally just come on, bro, this is insane.
So,
it's like,
No, the argument
The way these words are being used is consistent within
No. Hold on, I'm sorry. These guys are.
yeah, and then column C and circle it.
first column.
No. Oh, we're trying to. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. The argument is.
you were the one who needed the phone number, right? And you made a joke about it.
I am a psyop.
Yeah, he is. Clearly. I'm a President Sunday fan, obviously.
Okay, wait, I've been your fan way longer.
All of these sections are, here's how white supremacy shows up. And one way white supremacy shows up is a participation structure. So we're going to combat white supremacy by doing song and dance.
Okay, but that's
That's
not
exactly what it is. That is what this is.
You can't think Eurocentric perspective.
No, that's not what's being said. If you wanted to say, if you wanted to say there are richer ways of thinking.
Only grass touchers help out with this stuff, so I appreciate it.
What do you?
Yeah.
You just don't want them to be associated with whiteness.
Yes, it doesn't have to be.
But they were.
It doesn't.
When they were implemented, they were.
But
Observation.
the way that white people learn is not inaccessible to black people. That is the point. We should call it white supremacist.
I don't agree. I don't think so.
It's called white supremacy.
I know.
You would have just called it here's the way we get education. Let's do it differently. I don't want
It's
to
a much deeper conversation.
It's not that much deeper.
Everything that is alienating as fuck. If I were in the talking about
It's not in the class.
Tell him why he's wrong.
Those are not
Tell him why
things.
he's
Those are
wrong.
not words that you're saying in the class.
No, but then when the teacher would say, we're going to do song and dance today to maybe break up our white supremacist way of doing math.
And then say that one. The teacher's not going to go, okay, it's time to unlearn white supremacy.
I'm reading out of one of the math books.
Yeah, no, I'm clear. There can absolutely be teachers that can take that away from you, right?
Sure,
So they can absolutely still.
Yeah, and I also agree that most of the times when this critical race theory stuff does appear in the classroom, it's being done by white women who have not learned about critical race theory, and don't really understand what they're implementing. Yeah, a lot of it's gonna be really cringe. A lot of it's gonna be
more accessible. Look, if movement is so
Yeah, I
critical.
think it's cringe, but I think the perspective that they're coming from as to why they want to this way is valid.
No, it's not.
The
It's not.
application of those
No, the dancing is not cringe. Getting people to do more stuff to learn is awesome.
Yes.
But when you say we're going to do this because the other way of thinking was white and we want more people to be involved learning math, so now we're going to dance, that's fucking
The
cringe.
problem is
I think
when
it's a
agreed.
because it's like if you have a white classroom and one black student shows up, it's okay, get the fucking
No, the reason.
What's up? Are you saying is it you're fine with all of the content?
I'm saying all of the content would benefit white students too.
No, yeah, of course.
I think
everyone agrees. Everyone agrees with me. What I'm saying
Yeah.
is it because of the fact that this pamphlet or whatever makes it explicitly about race as the reason why to do it? That's the problem you're saying.
I don't. So this is just my belief. I don't know where the progressives are today, but in my belief, I think all the races of people are generally the same. Like I think black people brain, white people brain, Asian brain.
That's the
I
okay.
think
So
more or less they all work the same, right?
when they're using the word race, they're not talking about like they're not talking about like different like biological groups of people. Like they're talking about people who have had darkness imposed on them.
You know what I mean?
Barriers
He
or
looks like a
something.
celebrity.
They're talking about race as that, as an imposition. If you look
looks like
at
somebody
race theory,
who
that's
like
an
It's like
imposition of race.
I understand what the words say, but just take the
I know what you're
a little bit differently sometimes. This shows up in a math book. Like
It wouldn't show up in a math book, but it might show up for teachers who are learning.
if they're learning this, they're probably going to repeat some of it. But
Yeah, for sure.
But if the issue is that you have to have like a long 15-minute discussion about the intricacies of that,
I'm sorry, conversations about race are complicated.
well, that's true. But that's the point of saying that,
Yeah, that's complicated too.
which makes it all the more important that you don't release stuff where you need to have a 15-minute discussion plus to try to understand it.
I don't know. You're gonna have to have pamphlets that take more than 15 minutes to discuss with teachers.
also, some of these also don't even make sense. So white supremacy
Only
people shows up in
physical.
math classes when students are trapped. Too often, students are trapped into the notion that adults know what the right thing is for them, which does not allow room for students to agency, reinforcing paternalism.
It's not like that yet.
And then, like, here's the thing down here, like,
Wait,
challenge
David,
the
I think
notion that a
that's
student
now.
has,
Yeah.
of course,
We want to keep the presentations together.
That's what I was thinking.
linear fashion.
One of these sheets is a
But
precinct.
it's
for
not.
each one of the
Well, it
sheets.
is. It's very cumulative. Like, if you miss like a couple days of math, you can fuck for, like, the rest of your life. That's why so many people hate math.
Oh, no, hold on, wait, no, I agree with that, but this wants you to challenge that notion. You can't challenge that notion. Math is taught sequentially, you can't get around that.
Are you saying it ought not be?
Well, you can restructure the course to try to make it things more accessible, like throughout the course, right?
No,
To,
you can't.
to rebuild. I don't know. It depends on how
You
rate.
can't learn multiplication.
Not
division,
if your
and
school
knowing
of course is like very specific structures. No.
No, even without it, right? You're not gonna learn like derivation, integration.